Okay, last session of Alpha Protocol, we ended on a very challenging boss fight for the way we built our characters so far, and I almost won, and then I blew it at the last second. But I think I learned how to beat it. It unfortunately is going to take forever. There's not a quick way. So I'm going to do my bestest. You can do the browser Discord if you don't want yet another app on your machine.
You were one to hide, Deng. You're missing your big...
Okay, I need to save my sleep darts.
Opportunity. Show yourself.
Hey, Chaos. How you doing? I eventually need to make it so that there's only one guard, because it continually spawns guards forever. Switch to regular bullets.
Your end over your head.
Just need to prompt him to run away like that.
It will be over soon.
Got home from errands. Nice. Careful, try not to let him shoot me too much. Okay, here come the guards. So I can kill one guard, but not both of them. I'm already having a health issue, though. No! Okay, hold on. I do have a healing gadget. I think I only have the one, though. Which isn't significant enough healing.
Soon. Ends here.
But I can't pop out of cover here for some silly reason. Okay, one guy's down. Hopefully hold out long enough here. This is Alpha Protocol. I switched it. Very cool game, though.
It ends here.
You need to go somewhere else, dude. I can't kill you. I'm super dead. A lot of me winning or not depends on where the guard ends up spawning. God. Yeah. Terrorism Adventure World, there you go.
It ends here.
Just need that guard to stay back up there. But with only 10 health, I'm probably gonna die. We'll see what happens. Need to conserve those bullets for when I have my power up, which actually I'm about to have it back up again here. Almost beat this boss fight last week, but I ended up killing one of the guards and then two of them respawned and I got cornered. Should be okay as long as I can regenerate endurance, but still not a great start.
It ends here.
much ammo again. Alright. I think the problem is once the guard pins me, I gotta move to the opposite side of the arena, or I'm gonna have a bad time. We need to put some points into melee. We'll see if that matters later. It might not.
Your end over your head.
No kidding, dude.
It ends here.
The longer I can delay to get my power back, the better. You should check out the Treasure Adventure World VOD, though, Chaos. It's a really cool Metroidvania. I was digging it.
It will be over soon.
Okay, I can switch mid-fight. That's good to see. But I have to be able to reload. That's not good. I should know that for next time. Good, I'm glad he ran. It was almost very bad.
It ends here.
Let my endurance regenerate here before I die. I don't think I'm allowed to stealth in this section. No. Try to run past this guy if I can. He's way faster than I am is part of the problem.
Your end over your head.
Yeah, no shit, I've been over my head. Okay. This is about where I was last session. We'll see. That guy's getting worryingly closer to me, though. So as long as he comes and melees me on the opposite side, we should be okay. I didn't switch to the better bullets, but that's okay. Oh, I think we got him. Oh my god, finally. Whew.
Finish it.
Nothing personal.
We've got this, Marstead. Where? Ow. Where?
I doubt my name will
First try.
They'll find you, and they will make you pay for killing Ronald's son.
What are you talking about? I'm not here to kill anybody.
My sources were clear. Michael Thornton has come to Taipei to assassinate President Sung.
We thought that's what you were
My
gonna do.
sources made it pretty clear you were here to kill him.
Then your sources are mistaken.
If you're not the assassin... Oh, shit.
No!
Damn it. I don't see anybody.
He didn't have the body armor.
I tried to warn him, but without hard evidence, he wouldn't listen.
Mike, you need to get out of there. Security forces are en route. It'll take them a while to calm the crowd down, but then they'll be looking for the shooter.
Copy that. Omen, we've got trouble coming in fast. I'm guessing you want to get to the bottom of this as much as I do.
Yes.
Then let's move out.
Got a new ally, kind of, sort of. After I shot him like 70 times or something
Can I ask a
ridiculous.
dumb question?
Yes. What is your second one?
Why didn't you try to kill President Sung?
Why would I kill a man who has been like a father to me?
You're a double agent?
This guy appreciates
For
Jason
how long?
Bourne.
All my life.
I won't pry then.
That is appreciated, Thornton.
He does like
Clear.
Jason Bourne
Mina,
style.
I'm patching Deng into our connection. Can you give us an update?
I'm sorry, Mike. Sung is dead.
Didn't seem like he'd appreciate.
Emergency frequencies are saying the crowds have dispersed without violence, though.
Hey,
I'm
no
glad the
violence.
information I passed to him did some good.
One guy died though. We didn't talk about it at great length. Oh, maybe he did voice it in jail. I think it is probably a play to get pressure on the ISPs to alleviate or remove data caps, because the problem is there's no market pressure, because the majority of people in the market are not enthusiasts, and they're like, I just use it for my checking my email and watching my Netflix. I don't see what the problem is with the data cap. Now you have, you know, a big, cool internet idea that only works if no one has data caps. I don't know if it's a big enough idea to get people mad and complaining about it.
Tragedy struck Taipei when President Ronald
Because the current infrastructure in the U.S. is garbage.
The president was rushed to Taipei City Hospital.
Probably going to see it working in other countries, I hope.
No word yet how this might impact the upcoming elections or relations between the People's Republic and Taiwan. After initial panic among the audience, police report that order has been...
I have no data cap, but it's because I pay out the butt for a business plan. Like 130 a month or something.
I'm here. Just a heads up, Mike. There's some folks out there that really hate you, pal.
I know. I'm not the most popular guy these days.
Sure, I forgot to be
so
suave.
this VCI comes to me and he says to me, Steve, I got a proposition for you.
James
I
Bond.
always figured VCI as the offer you can't refuse types.
So after I pop 3 of his fingers out for calling me Steve, I say, and what proposition might that be, my good man?
Heck.
This guy says to me, oh,
Nice,
God,
Saki.
please don't kill me. I just came here to offer you $5 million to give Michael Thornton up as Ronald Sung's assassin.
Tell me you didn't.
Not gonna lie, buddy.
No, it happened to me in Chaos at the same time. Like, suddenly Comcast noticed the...
Then I set him on fire to make sure he got the point.
God, this guy's a goop.
Shouldn't you have
We
stabbed
both
him to make sure
had this problem where Comcast realized
I figured
the
his cronies would probably try and find somebody less scrupulous than
markets
myself.
in
So I went
which
ahead
they
and
had no
called the news
competition, and they
stations.
put data caps in all those markets. Surprise.
I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem, buddy. I want to lay low for a while, but I'll be in touch. Be seeing you, Mike.
Searching for a man called Wen
Later,
Shu
dude.
in connection with the attack. Government sources have told INN that Wen Shu is a Taiwanese national with no previous criminal record. The nature of his involvement remains to be
I
seen.
think I gotta watch this.
That should buy me a little time to get out of Taipei. Better get moving.
Cool. Sorry, Kupo.
And so this is the result of your efforts in Taipei.
You don't have to think about it. Who to
Chaos
go
in the
with.
streets, an assassination attempt against the president of Taiwan.
Summarize the things I did.
Sung's death was unavoidable, and I don't think it would have made a difference if he had.
No, I absolutely think so,
Now you're
Aki.
beginning to understand.
I'm
I
hopeful
admit,
for it.
the
I'm
lack of an
optimistic.
identified assassin might slow things down.
It's a cool idea if they can keep
People
the
already
input
believe
latency
the
under
assassin
10
is a
frames.
Chinese agent. Omen Deng's escape won't stop the push for independence from growing stronger. You managed to escape Taipei undetected, largely because of an anonymous tip identifying a man called Wen Shu as the attempted assassin. Stephen Heck's work, I trust?
Professional favor. Now I owe him one. It's pretty much how the spy business works.
You have a knack for engendering trust, a useful skill for an intelligence agent.
Must be my winning personality. That's all you cared about then? Destabilizing Taipei?
You should pay more attention to global politics, Agent Thornton. If Taipei pushes for independence, the People's Republic will prepare for war. If China prepares for war, so does the U.S.
And Halbeck makes a fortune off the new Cold War.
If there's one thing better for business than a war, it's a Cold War.
But yeah, it should be fine for input. The question is, where are their data centers? What's the round trip? Do they have some kind of fancy technology to limit it? I get about 4 frames of latency with the FrameMeister, which is, it's a consistent delay, and it's enough to play around after you kind of get used to it. Binary visibility, concealment, shadow, master, expert. I definitely need to put more points into shooting stuff so that I don't have another boss fight that's that miserable. Or I could do martial arts. Let me see what I'm looking at here. 30. Extend the number of strikes together. Hold B to knock them out of guard. Could have been good in that fight. Fury, boost hand-to-hand damage. Jump attack, strike combo. I think I'll finish getting the stealth stuff, but then I'll probably start pumping points into pistols or something similar. Let's see though. I guess sabotage is crazy cheap, but I can get my 2 points of stealth right now. This one gives me a 20-second duration, which is enough to probably throat punch a couple guys. And it gets me Master Silent Running, and Master Shadow Operative is always to go still. Okay. 5G, hopefully. The issue I see is we need to create market pressure, right? At least among the masses in the United States. A good chunk of people don't know what net neutrality is, and they don't really understand that data caps might not impact them, that they might say, oh, I only use 10% of that a month. You know, why would I care? So you got to have something that's attractive enough that people are always hitting their data caps and getting pissed off. You know, me as a streamer getting pissed off isn't good enough. We're both British MI6 agents. Trapped in Taipei. Files on PRC. I get more money on this if I send it to the right person. Mostly been sending it to Scarlet to get reputation with her, but I could get more money on the black market. Sending it to Halbeck. We'll keep sending it to Scarlet. It's a minor amount of money, but what you can do. Internet balloons, it would be great. Switch Pro Controller will work? Awesome. Yeah, it's a really cool idea. I think it's potentially game-changing. If you take the whole, like, terminal premise that we're seeing with cloud computing and you apply it to just about everything, so you can play high-end video games on a Chromebook, imagine what that infrastructure is going to do for other parts of the industry, right? I think there's already plans to do things like that in third world countries, right? Like really weak email-only Wi-Fi balloons, satellites. Okay, I don't have anything else to do in Taipei, I don't think. I feel a weird way about online monopolies. Alright, so we did a 1d3 last time. Let's do a coin flip. Heads is Moscow. Rome it is. Operation Deus Vult.
Getting situated?
Nice place. I kind of hope this operation lasts a while. I could get used to this. Alright, what do we got?
From the information Shahid gave us, it's not clear what the link is between Halbeck and Al-Samad in Rome. But it does list the local Al-Samad cell leader, a Jibril Al-Bara. But...
Sounds like there's a snag.
You could say that. A government-sized one.
Well, let's just take it one step at a time then. What's the problem?
There's a CIA listening post here in Rome, and it's pretty well staffed. They're definitely running a search on you. Huh. And Al-Samad, it looks like.
What's their chance of tracking us down?
I don't know. You could try to stay below the radar, but that doesn't really seem to be your strong suit.
I could try to talk to them, explain what happened in Saudi Arabia.
I don't think that'll work, Mike. They have orders to detain you, and if you resist, you are on their most wanted list.
So we'll have to be extra covert when carrying out this covert op. which will make finding the Al-Samad cell even harder.
There may be another way to get information we need on Al-Samad and Halbeck. It looks like there's an NSA Echelon listening post in Rome. You might be able to access that and use their database to do our hunting for us. It looks like it's in a gelato shop.
You've got to
Cool.
be kidding me.
Stranger
cool.
things have happened.
So those are my options? Disarm the listening post, tap into the NSA computer, or make a straight run for Al-Bara? What about Halbeck? What's their tie here?
There's nothing about it in Shahid's records. So I did a check of Halbeck employees and ex-employees in Rome. One recent arrival came to the top that I think is worth looking into. Conrad Marburg.
What do you have on him?
Not much. He seems to avoid the spotlight. He's not showing up on many sites or search results.
Alright, so what's Marburg's tie to Halbeck?
He doesn't have one, at least as of a year ago. He was actually chief of security, but then apparently transferred to working as a contractor for the Veteran Combat Initiative.
They're mercenaries. Ex-American
I need to
military,
read some of these dossiers.
They're not too discriminating about the
I
contract
have
as long as
comments
the
on
firefighters
this
involved.
Monopoly discussion, so wait for the end of this in-game
Alright.
discussion.
You got a picture of Marburg?
Sending it to your screen now. His dossier doesn't have much on him, and some of the early details seem sketchy to me. Mike, what's wrong?
Something tells me Marburg's our real problem. But let's figure out the Al-Samad connection first. They're a little more knee-jerk than Halbeck.
Do you think Shahid will help?
I'm certain, especially if Halbeck's involved. I'll contact him, see what I can find out about Al-Bara.
That is what Node Zero did. Alright, so not all monopolies are bad. Obviously, we're viewing political quarantine, but who cares? It's 16 people, it's fine. Sorry, future differently leaning Alpha Protocol YouTube viewer. The monopolies that are necessary are utilities in a lot of cases, right? Like, and what you do is then you heavily regulate those monopolies. So, like, it doesn't really make sense to have multiple people providing gas lines to houses. You should have one company that does that, but they should be super duper regulated. And I think there is a candidate out right now who has recently announced that they are very interested in breaking up tech monopolies like Google and Amazon. And I think that there are a lot of businesses that desperately need to be broken up in the entertainment industry, the banking industry. But the fact that Google is monolithic is important to its function, if that makes sense. And I think breaking it up is kind of a short-sighted way to fix it and isn't really going to fix it. I guess Google built Alphabet as a way to be resilient toward being broken up. So the solution, as I see it, is to not break up, but heavily regulate Google and Facebook and Amazon, which a lot of people don't like. But I think that we can get really zealous with our desire to break up everything without really thinking about, okay, how do we actually, how does that work? Is that a why don't they just solution to a complicated problem? Did you find this? You told me you'd have to kill me. Download. Probably just 1,000 again, right? Yeah. You don't really get any money for sending it to Scarlet. Hopefully I'll get some more shops here. Try to do the missions. Right. Because everything's all tied together. Well, we can think about some tech monopolies that are advantageous. Google search is one of them. Everybody rolls their eyes if you say that you search for something on Deng or something else. It's only so effective because everybody uses it and they get data from everybody. Steam is a big one. Everyone hates Origin and whatever the Ubisoft one is, and everyone's all pissed off about the Epic Games Store. Because I feel like in those cases, like, competition's not really driving the different companies to make better products. They're depending on exclusivity to drive sales. So again, I feel like that's something that, let's heavily regulate Steam. Let's not really break up Steam, break up Valve. These are all Straightforward missions, right? Right.
Yep. Got a good view of
the convenience of Steam is too good.
Take place. What now?
Al-Bara's our target. He's supposed to be here tonight.
Well,
yeah, we need a legal overhaul of digital rights and ownership. I agree.
It can transmit images to me in real
Again,
time.
like, having everything on YouTube is good, and everyone's like, oh, the problem with YouTube is that there's no one else competing with it. It's like, no. The problem with YouTube is that it's not regulated at all.
The ID's all I need.
And if the target's a scumbag, I take him out?
That's your call. If you decide to shoot, just make sure you don't do it if the target's inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who Al-Bara's meeting, so taking anyone else out may have repercussions, depending on who their friends are.
This is a cool mission.
Roman
Pretty different
artist
from the other
made a
ones.
name for himself last year with a controversial exhibit in Paris. Some local juvenile offenses, but otherwise he's clean. Not our target.
Yeah, I completely agree, Yukubo. Or putting the onus on
Owns a sports car dealership
the
in
person
Naples.
creating a work
Does a lot of
to
international business, but no criminal
prove that they
record.
own the work is
Not our
frustrating
guy.
on the side of YouTube. Allowing other companies to, like, frivolously claim things as being their own without any penalty for doing that. Oh, this guy, that's probably...
A nobody.
Looks like the guards are clear. Moving up to the next position.
This is a really cool mission. It's simple, but I like that they thought about doing different things and just go in and shoot a bunch of guys. Yeah, I love Mass Effect 1, but
In position.
most of
Alright.
the Mass Effect 1 mission structure is pretty degenerate. Go in and shoot a bunch of guys, right? Been a couple of missions that have been dialogue only. That was cool. I'm gonna get yelled
Well,
at by
she's
her.
a little underdressed.
Definitely a cold night from the looks of it.
All right, Mike. Dutch flower baron. He's suspected of dipping into the drug trade. But
Dutch
that's all
flower
not.
baron.
Nothing really incriminating.
Yeah, that's nuts. Chaos. Drives me crazy. The DMCA is busted. I saw that same post. Somebody put a DMCA claim on someone asking whether a link was
He's a known
active or
drug
not.
user, but nothing related to financing terrorists or arms smuggling.
Already looked at that guy.
Private security. Ex-special forces. Not our man. But definitely a professional. He planned and led the assault that took back the hijacked British jet last year.
I remember reading about that. Should I get an autograph for him?
No, I work for the infamous Mike Thornton. Compared to you, he's small time.
Aw.
I'm in position overlooking the Chateau. A lot of guests tonight.
I see. Mike, be very...
Careful, I know. I don't want a mob after me before we have a target.
He's a curator for one of the museums in town. His latest exhibit on the Crusades has drawn some fire, but otherwise he's clean.
Got a controversial art exhibit, but otherwise he's clean. That guy comes back down later, hopefully.
He's a cop in Rome.
Right.
Must be moonlighting as a bodyguard for one of these guys.
I need to see a proof of concept for Stadia, I think, like, the ideal state of it, the concept, hey, you can play The Witcher 3 on max settings from your Chromebook. That sounds pretty great. But it's just like with VR, right? Like the sell on VR versus what VR actually is for a lot of games right now. There's a disconnect there. Sounds like they're doing, what is it, the Oculus Quest or the Oculus Go or something? Like a headset that has its own CPU attached to it so that you don't have to have it tethered to a $2,000 machine. You can see it moving closer and closer to what it ought to be.
Immigrated to France from the West Bank about 10 years ago.
Yeah, right, Chaos. Crypto crashed, and now this is happening.
He's practically a saint. Keep looking.
You got this guy, right? It's not.
An American novelist. He's got a bestseller right now on corporate involvement in the Middle East.
That's any good.
I'm waiting for the movie. Anyway, nothing on him.
Oh, when I built the gaming PC and upgraded the streaming PC, it was like right at the height of the crypto shortage on cards. Like the card I bought was like a limit 1 per customer. It was pretty awful. So I'll take it. Hey Trista, how you doing? I feel like there's a significant challenge in making unique, non-degenerate missions like this one. You see World of Warcraft trying really hard to do it in the quest space. But even then, there's like, you know, maybe 7 true, unique kinds of missions in that game. There must be someone who occasionally comes to one of these windows. There's nobody in the windows. Got everybody else, didn't I? Y'all see a person walking around that I haven't investigated yet, feel free to speak up. There's a lot of open spaces I haven't checked, but it's probably someone who's only visible briefly. It's a flower, not a head. Already did that guy. Already did that guy. Already did that guy. Really would have thought it would be someone in one of these windows. Wait, this is probably it. First try.
That's Al-Bara. That's him.
Take him out.
Hold on. A lot of State Department and Interpol records. State Department says he's dirty. Interpol says his finances are legitimate, though. And
Mina, do I take him out?
none of these State Department records are sourced. I can't tell where they came from, or when. Best I can tell, their intel was added to his sheet a few months before you left for Saudi Arabia.
He's a member of Al-Bara, right?
I don't know. I'd say yes. But I might be wrong. You can take him out, or we can abort. It's up to you.
I'm on board.
I'm aborting the mission.
All right, Mike.
Observe the meeting. I love that. No combat. Very cool. I gotta look at some of these new perks I unlocked. Perk system is the best.
What's that beeping noise?
Someone needs to loot it from this game's corpse. Before I check this, let me look at my perks here. Oh, and I leveled up. Sweet. Master Silent Running. May as well get closer. Actually, no, I don't need anything else from Sabotage. So just stay out of that. Could start doing more in pistols. Change shot with a lower cooldown would be great. 3 shots, 45 seconds. Oh, because that reduces the cooldown and that's good. I really can't afford it yet. I got... Profiler, no. Deprocess. No, it's earlier. Exercise a thorough investigation of your target by identifying all operatives. 5% intel discount from all sources. Cool. Stay of execution. A while ago. Prevented a deadly revolt from taking place. 20% intel discount. Ah. From anonymous sources. Right on. Cool. So sad that I created 12 orphans. Email. Al-Bara, we need to meet. Stalk a man with political and criminal connections. Kill him before he uses his contacts to track you down. If you want to meet, so be it. I have questions about events here in Rome. If I wanted you dead, that would have been your going away party. Oh, sweet, yeah, we're going to investigate. Surprised that that's the Jack Bauer option. No, it didn't count as the Taiwanese president, because I didn't kill him, somebody else did. I did the mission with the tank where I had to shoot some people because I didn't have enough abilities to get past them. Email enhancement plus 2 AP. Oh, sweet. It'll give me another point in pistols. Damage plus 3. It's chain shot. Oh, switching clips would have been nice for that boss fight. Bonuses to accuracy and stability. Accuracy would be nice. Chain shot expert. Move grip pit. That seems to be super janky, whether that works or not. Try telling those orphans I couldn't have done it without more abilities. I'm so sorry, orphans. I try. I swear. Oh, I should have gotten, I should have looked at intel before doing that mission. Whoops. That one. It's, really? Sold out just means that I have close to the maximum amount on them, I assume? Oh, I have to do it from the inventory. Don't need a stability up. Maybe they just won't sell them at all. It must be when you're capped out on them. Let's see if it makes sense. Basic pistol ammo is incredibly cheap, so I may as well give myself a absurd amount of it. Don't ever want to run out, you know. Damage up might have been nice in that boss fight, but I think accuracy is still better for now. You can shoot from further away. It's interesting that that's basically what accuracy represents in this game, is how far away can you shoot. Not within a predetermined range, what's your likelihood of hitting where you target? Oh, I guess that's also true. But with the whole critical hit functionality, that's less important. Let's bug the CIA listening post. Oh, I should read, let me read some dossiers real quick. I unlocked a bunch of them. Action. Protocol. 100%. They aren't hardened soldiers, or they know how to use their firearms. Instructed to avoid being caught in close quarters at all costs. Oh, that's cool. That's probably how their AI actually behaves, even though the AI in this game is jank.com. Veteran Combat Initiative. It's a PMC and security firm. I'm so bummed this game came out right after Mass Effect 2. If it had come out before Mass Effect 2, but after Mass Effect 1, I bet we would have gotten an Alpha Protocol 2. I would have loved to have seen what they would have done with a second take on it. Start the mission. Let's do it. Put jank as one of the tags. No hesitation.
I'm in. Seems pretty quiet.
It is a listening post. The CIA's
Skip
upstairs,
jank.
and they probably have a guard in the lobby, so keep an eye out.
Will do. Going to take a quick look around. Cable's cut.
Huh? What do you mean static? Alright, I'll check downstairs.
Here comes a fella.
We blew another fuse. What am I, the fucking electrician? Need a flashlight.
Doo-doo. It does last 20 glorious seconds now. Another guy on the floor, second floor, I see. Yeah, so interesting. The guy's technically turning his head, which I think affects his detection radius. Sounds nice. Like data acquired. Deactivate cameras. That's 1, 2. Perfect. Install backdoor. Oh, I see it now.
Accessing the database. I'm downloading the software.
All right. Receiving. We're good.
Listening in on the listening post. Gotta love this job.
Interesting.
There's weird, like, ambient guard dialogue that's not actually connected to anything that you do. Throws me off a lot. The guards will just be like, "What was that?" Even though they don't hear anything. Goofy CIA. They're so silly. Oh god. This is a new level of difficulty that we haven't seen before. Shit. Alright. Can I save last checkpoint? I guess that doesn't do what I think it does. Oh shit, it moved. I had it too. I've gotta move both of them at the same time. Yikes. Intruder halt. I got a dossier on the guy I'm tracking, although I don't know if he's actually shown up in this list yet. Let's see. Al-Bara, 100%. Gabriel the Innocent. Values his privacy. Practice socialite. Secret fact, he's a confirmed cell leader of Al-Samad, and while his sympathies clearly lie with the terrorist organization, the State Department has implicated him in various financial corruption scandals. This information doesn't match Interpol's financial records. Okay. I wonder if I had that before I did the last mission, if it would have impacted it. Yeah, so is that just based on like number of things I've done in the game so far? I was about to say, like, it seems like that upgrade, the Spy's Luck upgrade, isn't necessary, but I guess it's kind of necessary. So it's not just, like, Rome that's difficult, it's the fact that I've done the tutorial mission and one other level, right? I assume. Ooh, Silencer Mark III. The sound of that. I didn't realize that I had a +2. Alright. Extra damage. I came dangerously close to failing that hack minigame. I don't think I have any other things that can make hacking easier. Let me check really quick. I think going so deep into sabotage was a good idea. Don't really care about any of this. Don't care about overclock. I guess breaking and entering master. Okay. So maybe that's worth going for. I only get 2 tries and then I'm permanently locked out, right?
No other entrances I can see. Looks like the only way to get it to open is to get them to open it.
I'll think of something. This ought to do the trick.
What are you doing? Mike, don't kill them. There's got to be another way.
Just giving them a scare. A little something I learned in 3rd period science.
What the hell?
Oh shit.
Fuck this shit.
Just a teensy scare. Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that too. Where it's probably still technically possible. Well, fortunately, I can't physically have the master breaking and entering yet, so I don't feel bad for not having already put the points in. I guess my whole plan of not moving the icons so as not to obscure stuff is not going to work. I'm going to have to start moving them right away. Georgia update. Rogue is operating in Taiwan. More on Al-Bara. Academic. Curveball rumor. A rabid asset operating in our sector. Interesting. New guards are going to spawn on my way out, presumably. I guess we'll see. Yep. a different exit I should be taking. Whoops. I guess that's the way I popped in the hallway there. Nice. Professional courtesy.
Mike, I've just detected a source within the VCI branch office doing a search for your profile. Although they've got the height wrong.
News story.
Why are they doing a search now? They already found me.
It looks like the analyst isn't doing it on company time. I have the workstation called up. It's using the workstation Parker used while he was undercover as a Halbeck contractor.
What?
The ID on the badge used to access the office is a Madison St. James.
What's her role at the company?
A full background check may take some time, but from skimming her dossier, she looks like a new employee.
Gosh, that's a porn star name.
She's pretty. Recognize her?
No, I think I'd remember. But if she's tied to Marburg, I think we've got a way to get to him after all.
Neat. I didn't get a level up from that mission, did I? Okay. Oh, I'm super close though. 19 XP. Alright, I still don't know if these open up based on minimum level requirements or what the deal is. I would very much like that final rank in stealth though. Holy shit. Emails. Sweet. Files on big excavation. Send it to Scarlet. So I guess I would have met Scarlet no matter where I went to first. Just happened to be Taipei. Trusted with Scarlet. Hey. Westridge is spending the day in the shooting range. Nobody's looking over my shoulder. I feel like Mina helping me as a burned Alpha Protocol agent. I'm an Alpha Protocol agent. It's probably really going to turn out bad for her. What do you want me to research? Parker's too spineless and effete. Darcy and Parker both seem too obvious. Mailer Damon. Sung. Start from the CIA listening post. Sung is dead. So this must be separate. This must be because of the order in which I did things. That's cool. Although maybe it comes in later. If I did Rome first. That must be why I got 3 emails in a row. I guess that makes sense. He's the guy that's like the president of Halliburton. Oh, I got a special email for not killing anybody. That's cool. No problem. I do my best. I had to murder somebody once, but it made me sad. Alright. Want this because it's a flat upgrade. And increases recoil I don't really care about. Stability I don't really care about, I don't think. Increases accuracy I do care about. It's in the accessory slot. And it's the cheap one. Made me sad? Alright, that's as good as I'm gonna get. No new body armor, I assume. Contact Al-Bara. Conrad, Marburg. Alright, let's make sure I equip that thing I just bought. Accessories, custom pistol grip. Still haven't found a magazine thing that doesn't penalize me. I guess I can check the shop real quick just to make sure I didn't miss one. These all real guns in this game? I imagine not. I've heard that that's like a huge licensing problem, and that like the Tom Clancy games spend a bunch of money on getting real guns. I could check armor mods again. Yeah, let's do bonus to hacking, given that hacking's getting pretty hard. Kitties, what are you doing? Psst. They name them differently. Okay, that makes sense. Martin Furman. Guess it's 4 ammo. Stability doesn't see. I don't actually know what stability does, but I don't think it has mattered so far. At least for not the way I'm using pistols right now. The typical workaround. That would have helped with that boss fight. Alright, and let's look at armor mods real quick and then we'll move on with our life here. Ammunition carrying capacity, cooldown rates, damage resistance. The thing I have right now makes me harder to detect, but I'm probably not going to need that forever. Alright, we'll mess with it later. Let's get out of Dodge. So get the 19 XP I need to level up. I love all the trophies from your missions, it's goofy. Contact Al-Bara, which is probably just a talking mission.
No sign of Al-Bara yet.
Maybe he stood you up.
I don't know. Something feels wrong.
Well, stay alert. I'm starting to trust your instincts.
Sorry, that's...
Switch off your transmitter. If you reach for your gun, one of my men will put a bullet in your skull.
Transmitter's off. I don't plan on reaching
Deus
for my gun
Vault.
unless you make it
Interesting.
necessary.
Once I have the information I need, I plan to leave.
Recognize this guy's voice. It's
Perhaps you
Winnie the
thought you
Pooh.
could enter Rome under the radar. You
Jim
almost
Cummings?
did, but you broadcast your location. Eventually.
I had to. You were my last lead. I'm here to find out what Halbeck is doing in Rome and their ties to Al-Samad.
And what led you to believe that Halbeck has any interests in Rome or
yeah, Jim
Al-Samad?
Cummings.
Are you denying that either one is true?
I do not believe you would have come here without evidence.
And what makes you think that?
Yes, that's him. Okay.
You aren't here in an official capacity.
You can always hear the Pooh voice at the edges of his voice, even when he does his really deep,
Considering the
serious one.
program's secret, I would have expected you to say traitor, unless you have insider knowledge.
If you think you're the first to be abandoned by your government, you would be wrong. You are
Oh,
Michael
bother.
Thornton, an American citizen, but you have traveled extensively since birth. A known freelancer.
I'm an operative now. After Saudi, I had to change my 5-year
Freelancer, because
I'm
that was
guessing
my
you
class
have confirmed
choice.
the file you have on me. Anything else you need to check?
Reports place you as someone loyal to your country and who believes in
He does a lot
carrying
of
their
work.
missions through.
He does this deep,
that
serious
so
voice and a lot of work, but once you know he's Winnie the Pooh, it's impossible to not hear it.
But not to me.
So you've done your homework. Congratulations. I know who you are, too.
He's probably like top
You're
10 voice
Leyland's
actors in
right-hand
terms of
man,
how
his
prolific
left,
he is.
Toady. Henchman.
Top 10 male.
Chief of Security, as of a year ago.
Those gloves keep the dirt off?
Yes. And the blood, when need be. Yes. You, on the other hand, have managed to enter Rome quietly. I didn't know you were here until an hour ago. You're skilled at keeping a low profile.
So he likes the fact that I haven't
murders, no public announcement.
been detected in Rome.
Very impressive.
What happened to Al-Bara?
Dead, of course. Once you'd ID'd him, well, his use to me was at an end. In less than a day's time, you have already managed to cause me considerable inconvenience. Now, tell me what you're doing here.
He may have been Limburger on Biker Mice to Mars, too.
And it looks like I've found it.
I see.
Trusted
So you
already.
thought all
Wow.
you had to do was wait and we would speak. Interesting.
What I don't understand, though, is why we're talking at all. Unless keeping me alive is important for some reason.
I have orders, and I am a cautious person.
So am I. And I think we have room to negotiate.
No, I am not authorized to make deals. Besides, I believe you have nowhere to go for help. In that situation, it is a rare man who goes to his enemy's door. So, yes, this is a social call. A warning. You have proven yourself capable, but pursuing this course of action will not serve you any longer. Go underground, hide, but stay out of our way.
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die. We know you've been in contact with one of your fellow agents. That contact will die if you persist, and then we will kill you.
Those are your terms. Allow you to carry out your mission, and I stay out of the way.
Yes.
You realize I would be betraying my country.
Yes, and that does not change my terms. I understand your feelings.
This guy likes professional.
I encourage you to set them aside.
So we're done here. I leave Rome, leave you to your plan, and that's it.
Yes. What you do next is up to you, but there are only two immediate choices. Leave, you live. Stay, you die.
You don't seem like the corporate stooge type. In fact, you seem like someone who doesn't take orders at all, especially from someone like Leyland.
Are you questioning my loyalty?
I am, but not in the way you think. Leyland doesn't have loyalty to anything except Halbeck. You seem like you have stronger convictions than that.
Well, at least you are attempting to understand who you're dealing with. Commendable.
Oh, bother. I keep hearing it, too.
Wars
You
are
can
often
go.
fought on psychological fronts. But not this one. Leave Rome.
Just picture this guy with a honey pot on his head, right?
The last time.
Interesting. Certainly got that guy to like me a lot. Oh, Marburg expressed admiration for Agent Thornton's ability to keep a low profile, but so covert, Marburg hadn't known he'd even entered the city. Because he had his head stuck in a pot of honey. He only just pulled it off an hour ago.
You slipped into Rome almost without us noticing. You were even more difficult to track after that.
Between Halbeck and local authorities, the locals were the tough ones.
No matter. Mr. Marburg found you. That must have been a surprise. Meeting up for lunch like that.
Well, we talked. He had a lot to say about Halbeck and some suggestions about my involvement with your corporation.
Really? I can rarely get 3 words from the man.
I got a lot of
Feel
words
free
from
to
that
have me
guy.
threaten you whenever you get tired of listening to yourself.
I'd be curious to hear more. And your first impression of Mr. Marburg. What did you discuss?
We discussed business. Turns out both of us have experience with abuse of authority.
He described you as a man of your word.
This guy's basically Dick
Patriotic,
Cheney.
I believe, also came into the
This company is basically Halliburton.
Marburg was not always the best judge of character. Nor does he instill much loyalty in employees. Speaking of which, this woman entered the picture not long after your meeting with Marburg. She was in our office in Rome. Madison, I believe.
Yes.
I always wondered, did you ever regret getting her into this?
It wasn't my choice.
Oh, Mike. In the end, it was.
Interstitial flash forward.
Mike, we may have a problem.
Summarize the choices you made.
I mentioned before, Madison. I think she's going to act.
What do you mean, now?
She's calling the operator and asking for you by name.
She can't be working for Marburg, unless this is a trap. Who is she calling?
The city directory. And maybe the police next. If she does...
Can you intercept the call? Redirect it?
What? Why?
I want to know why she's looking for me.
Okay, let me patch her through.
So,
operator?
Miss St. James?
Hello? Yes, is this the operator?
No, Miss St. James. This is Michael Thornton.
Oh, thank God. Mr. Thornton, please, you have to listen to me.
I don't believe we've met before. How do you know my name and why are you calling?
I have reason to believe your life is in danger. I know it sounds crazy, but...
It doesn't.
I don't want to discuss the details over the phone. This line may be tapped. She is a sharp one. But it's important I speak to you immediately. Is there someplace we can meet?
Like the picture-in-picture.
I'll send you the address of a local restaurant.
All right. I still have to hail a cab.
I'll have one sent to your cross streets.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you soon, Miss St. James.
Neat. Did I get a level up from that? I better have gotten some XP for my perfect conversation. I didn't get any XP. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. I probably could have gotten a clearinghouse thing on her. Oh well. Pooh's sweet ass? Or Winnie the Pooh? He's the worst character in Winnie the Pooh.
Thank you for meeting me, Mr. Thornton.
Selfish.
Let's discuss what you told me over the phone.
I know it sounds crazy. Where to begin?
Just start at the beginning. And don't edit yourself, just tell it.
I work for the Veteran Combat Initiative, VCI. They're a global military contractor. My boss, Mr. Marburg, I think he's involved in something illegal. So I checked it out, and your name came up several times in our database.
What makes you think he intends to kill me?
Termination contracts. Even one for a man named Al-Bara, a professor here in Italy. It was
he's dead.
Several contracts
Do you
within
have
the
the
VCI.
contracts? That'd be valuable evidence.
Not on me, no.
I see.
Mr. Thornton, I'm not sure what to do next. Go to the authorities? Is there someone I should notify, or...?
Miss St. James, I shouldn't have accepted your call. It's possible Marburg is watching you, along with other employees.
Then what do I do?
I believe your boss is involved in illegal weapon trafficking, and I'm concerned with what he intends to do with those weapons, especially after that plane was struck down in the Middle East.
What? Oh my God, I didn't realize.
Look. Alright, I know you're trying to help me, but... Okay. I know Marburg, I know he wants to kill me. What I don't know is why he's here in Rome. Madison, you've already put yourself in danger by even meeting with me. I can protect you, but I need to know what Marburg's here for. I need those files. Are they in the VCI branch office?
I don't know what you're looking for, but the VCI office in Rome isn't Marburg's personal office. He does most of his work off-site, or when he travels.
But he's here now, so where would he store the information while in Rome?
He has a villa. I've been there several times. If the files exist, I'm guessing they'd be there.
Along with Marburg?
Yes.
Give me the address. Can you get
Marty's staring me down on the counter.
Ask her details on the security system. Anything would be helpful.
I can give you the address, but that other information...
Trust me. If you can get me into the mansion, I'll get the information, and then your boss goes away for good.
Mr. Thornton, Marburg is... I've never seen him angry, but everything about him... He's a dangerous man to cross.
I'll protect you.
Yeah,
if he gets by
no
me,
kidding.
then no one can protect you.
All right. Mr. Thornton, I trust
She
you.
likes you for that? Alright.
If I can help you, I will. I can get you the address to the villa, and the names of the files you need to search for.
Then that's all I need. Come with me.
Hey, Ben. Threatening to knock my monitor over, passively sitting behind it. I will probably take a break to feed the cat since we're running a little bit later than we usually do.
Anything on the news?
Nope. Still didn't get any XP for that, did I? Garble, gobble, google flex, boo.
Tragedy struck Taipei when President Ronald Sung was gunned down by an
No, nothing's on the news. I was so happy with the missions until they stopped giving me rewards. You're right. They've given me XP for dialogue sequences before. Found some stuff on Westridge. Yancey Westridge. Good old Yancey. There's men firing back on East German soldiers. Desert Spear was a crisis intervention op. This is the guy that's the boss of Alpha Protocol, kind of, sort of. Someone else was initially scheduled to be the primary field agent. Westridge required you only shortly before the operation was launched. That was Darcy. One of the operators was Mongoose, aka Larry, who sits near me. There was Boaz. Never heard of him. Inbound traffic. Westridge was reporting back. The agency only sent an occasional transmission to the Saudi team. Interesting stuff. Took out the email, take it with a grain of salt. It's an Al-Samad transmission. The sender IP checks out coming from an area where Al-Samad has been alleged to operate. Time code Algol, which I think is the name of a star, but most of the stars, or a good chunk of the stars, have Arabic names. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I should check if there's intel. I can just spend all my money on it now. Marburg's Villa. And that's super cheap. Faction info. Deus Vault. Named after Marburg's signature catchphrase, Marburg's agents are often former government field agents that enlisted in the VCI. Small arms fire with surgical precision. Gadgets and ambushes aren't effective against them. They won't fall for a sound generator twice. Interesting. Westridge. Intercept NSA intelligence. Let's do that first.
I think I just got salmonella by looking at this place.
Gotta keep the public from dropping in for a cone.
Good point. I'd say their cover is working beautifully.
Okay, You'll need to come up with a good reason to be here. Looks like they're scheduled for server maintenance and security upgrades this month. That might get you in.
We're all professional agents. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
I hope so. Remember, if the post is compromised, they'll shut it down, and we'll lose our access. You'll also need to give the correct handshake code to identify yourself as an agent.
Secret handshakes? What are we, the Shriners?
It's a specific passphrase that rotates on a monthly basis. You give the correct phrase, they give the correct response, and you both know everything's on the level.
So what's the code?
Tell them that the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year. They should respond with, yes, but the Alps are lovely all year long.
Got it. Let's see if anybody's home.
Adirondacks are beautiful, and the Alps are lovely. Look at his face.
Can I help you?
Hey, it's Jim Cummings again.
I'm here to fix the computers.
We don't have a problem with the computer.
I hear the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year.
Ethnic Winnie
I
the
don't
Pooh.
like the mountains. And you're here to fix the computers?
He didn't give the response phrase. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Say, about those Adirondacks.
I told you I don't like mountains. Come on. I'll show you the computers.
That's not the response phrase. Stay on guard, Mike. If my code is out of date, they might suspect you're not on the level.
So, my friend, what do you need?
Nothing serious. Just here to upgrade your security systems.
Oh, okay, you got it. So, no more computer troubles, eh?
You should be all set. Fort Meade can rest easy now.
Hey, my friend. Gone to go?
That was great. Getting value out of Jim Cummings too. Best mission in the
Anything
game.
on the news?
I still really like the non-combat missions, but give me some XP for them, game. I'm like 18 away from a level up. Ah! Oh my golly gosh. NSA tap established in Rome. Conrad Marburg. Chatter from the CIA about a Georgia situation. There's going to be a deep mole reported to U.S. agents. Didn't know you were a local fascination. Someone's been running a lot of web searches with keywords Mike Thornton and Michael Thornton in the Milan area. Interesting. Oh, right. Check for intel. Nope. I'm glad I didn't murder that poor ice cream man. So we'll figure out what was up with that later. Caution, enemy sight range minus 5%. Well, that's nice.
Narcissist much?
Yeah. No kidding.
Thornton, my apologies for relieving you of your weapons, but I'm sure you understand.
I wouldn't want anyone walking into my home with a gun either.
I've been tracking your progress in Rome, and I've made a recommendation to my superiors.
And?
They dislike inefficiency as much as I do. You and I have a common goal. yet we're working at cross purposes.
A common goal. How do you figure?
Mike, I've been in your situation. You can't go back to the government. As for being left in Saudi Arabia, I think your superiors would prefer you not come back at all.
Perhaps I need another employer.
Halbeck rewards loyalty.
I noticed that coming in.
I mean, you will feel satisfaction in your work. You will have confidence and respect in your superiors, and they will show the same.
Do we want to work directly for Halliburton?
Our people behind, Thornton. Nor do we throw them to the wolves when it's politically convenient. We could use agents like you, and you wouldn't have to hide or be hunted any longer. You would be doing the hunting.
My situation has nothing to do with my mission or my faith in my country.
Even if your country feels differently about you?
It isn't my country. It's the people claiming to represent it. Assign blame where blame belongs.
I see. A shame. I had hoped you would be willing to cooperate, but I haven't provided the right incentive. That was 10,000 volts. Beat Mr. Thornton until he can no longer stand, but leave him able to speak.
Open fire! Cover back!
Hey, now I leveled up.
Oh, I guess that's that. No, I just need my gear. Mina, do you read me?
I'm here, Mike. Are you inside?
Yeah, but they've got me locked in. Can you override the security systems?
No, I can't patch through to security. I'm sorry, Mike.
Would Madison know the codes?
It depends who you want to help you out, Mike. I can patch Madison through, or I can stay on the line. Just say the word.
Madison isn't trained for this. When push comes to shove, I'd rather you were backing me up, Mina.
All right, Mike.
It's interesting they make you make that choice. They did say that the CIA wasn't really trained for marshalling. The conference call has yet to be invented. Really just want to make me choose a handler.
Alright.
Aren't Deus Vult ex-CIA though? Or you mean like they have different AI because they're Deus Vult?
Cameras covering the exit. I'm picking up a lot of radio traffic in the villa. If you want to isolate the guards, EMPs may shut down their communications before they sound an alarm or call reinforcements.
Yeah, to use the longest takedown.
We got company!
Nice bust.
Not the time, Mike.
Former DOJ. More dude's about to spawn, right? Yep. I just triggered my meter. Shit. Thank you for not turning. Covered my gear. Great. That will help. Shrink rounds back on. Let's go ahead and upgrade my shit. Alright. can't put any more points into stealth for now. Need to get breaking and entering master as soon as it's possible. Let's see. I get 10 AP on every level up, right? So I want to leave 2 floating for when I eventually am able to get the last 2 points of stealth, because that's going to be really useful. Let's go this way first. Oh, really? Yeah, that kind of dialogue. Alright, crack safe and a bunch of computers. Oh shit, that's the other one. $5,000. $9 EE. All right. If I have to fight Marburg, I'm gonna get a huge damage bonus against him because he likes me so much, which is funny. Bunch of guards just suddenly started to exist. Right. Now's a good time to use it, right? Shit. Guy would have been really good to take out there. Oops. Can wait. It's probably not worth it though. When evasion triggers, that kills my chain shot. I try to make noise on purpose to attract him in here. I think my noise dampening is gonna not help with that though. Can't use this as cover, it looks like. Ah, should have made it to him. Well, if I want to wait on my cooldown, how long is it? It's halfway there. I'll wait. It's annoying, but... Scope if anything interesting is going on out here. No guards outside, or if there are supposed to be guards outside, they don't exist yet. They haven't spawned in. What's up?
Nice, I guess.
Remind you of anyone?
Does it remind you of anyone?
No. All my boyfriends were fully equipped.
So what? Grenades, rifles, body armor?
Funny.
Oh man, not clear on the rules for throat punch. I thought it was just if you were in front of them it would trigger a throat punch. That doesn't appear to be correct. Oh, son of a bitch. I just got a checkpoint. Doo-doo. Yeah, there's a throat punch. Maybe it like spins them around for a second and then I get it. Definitely the ideal way to do a stealth takedown. It happens so fast. Oh, there's a gun turret. Shit. I don't have invisibility to that. I guess I kind of sort of do. The vision radius for that's not perfect. I think it's possible for me to get past this thing, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Unless if I take advantage of the very first trigger for it. So I'd have to shoot the other two guys, probably with chain shot. I think I've got a plan. There's a neck punch. Switch to my new chain shot. Trixie. Perfect. Okay. Needed to have the binary invisibility thing to have a chance. Yeah, I wish I had a way to take those out. Well, I guess I can shoot them with a silenced pistol with lethal ammo, but I think that triggers them attacking you. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it would make sense if so. And you guys exist. All of a sudden. Okay, still have my evasions off cooldown. For now. Remember this room distinctly, which is a bad sign, right? Oh, that's cool. Evasion stacks with Shadow Operative. That was everybody? Everybody that's in this specific room. Okay. Somebody just came... No, I'm making noise walking on this platform. That seems like that's impossible without the 20-second shadow operative, at least to do it sneakily. Which is a bummer, because Marburg clearly likes it if you're sneaky. Yeah. This guy's listening to some good music. So I'm gonna have to directly stealth to take him out. Find another... I hate that they do that. Still bums me out that that doesn't use haptic feedback. Haptic feedback is how you actually lockpick. Well, not haptic, but, you know, feeling it. Alright, already unloaded behind me. There might be a second route to that guy, I don't know. I'm gonna try to use my shadow operative as optimally as possible if I can. I think there are 2 staircases. Alright. Big yawn, Ben. I'm so hungry. Probably going to use my cooldown taking these guys out and still had cooldown for the guy downstairs, but... What the? Are you serious? Really? It really seems like you want to do this without getting detected at all, so hopefully this doesn't go too far back. Yeah, it seems like there's some glitch with cover in this game, where I guess I'm used to, if I'm physically behind a wall, the enemy doesn't have line of sight to me, that I'm fine. But that doesn't appear to be the way this game works. Ain't no jank like cover system jank. Yeah, it's like their vision... I feel like if you're in cover, there should be extra rules preventing your detection, if that makes sense. It should be more difficult for enemies to be able to see you than it normally would be. You override the normal line of sight rules for detection. $1,000. Don't snap into cover this time. Wasn't worth it. This lasts like 60 seconds now? Good lord. Probably this door, right? Maybe not. You guys don't exist in that hallway? Alright, I'll go downstairs and take out the dude down there. Oh, maybe the other way was interesting. Did it unload it already? Son of a bitch. Oh well. Maybe they both went to the same place eventually, who knows? Better not have counted as a detection. If you have to ask if it unloaded, it did, right? I think it unloads whenever guards spawn. There's probably a limit to the number of entities that can exist at once. Well, shit. My binary thing should be back up, I think. Getting money, getting paid. Hey, now guards exist in this area that I totally got to peek out into earlier. Ready for some cover system jank? Oh yeah. Really? Okay. I mean, I guess I should be visible, but whatever. It's fine. Did this guy stay dead? Oh, wow. He stayed dead, but the stuff didn't stay looted. Interesting. And now I can't solve this anymore. So this turret should be shut off, right? That would explain why it didn't detect me. Okay. How many of these dudes can I take out? I should have evasion back up now, in theory. Love the number of guards that just face a corner forever. Can't wait to get Master Stealth so I can run around with the Quiet upgrade. I saw something. I think that's the longest takedown animation. Okay, everything's fine. Right? I found some loot. I found some loot. I found some loot. Hey, 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 hey. Wow, yeah. I wonder if, I mean, we've already established this game has an ups and down difficulty curve, but I wonder if the rate at which you complete stuff just really accelerates. That's true in Deus Ex. Once I had a good number of augments, I wasn't having to reload constantly to stay stealthy. Hey, I didn't do that. Well, that's not good. Winnie the Pooh caught me sneaking out. Unseen presence. I chose to go with Mina's expertise, but didn't consult her ever. I guess I was just choosing which bonus I wanted. Cool.
Got a present for you. Uploading the information now.
Receiving. Sure is a lot of security.
And that's that.
Did I ask if anything good's on TV?
Anything on the news?
You're the worst. Did I get a level up from all that? No. But I'm close again. 1,500 and some change. Let's see, what? I'm level 12, so I'm probably not going to unlock those last couple of ranks for a while still. Rapid reload. Pistol advance. Chain shot. 3. 5 shots with... Okay, it's still a 45-second cooldown. Time to aim critical hit, 2 seconds. Maximum range, 25 meters. 2.5, 20 meters. 2.5, 15 meters. Okay. That seems significant. 1.5, 40 meters. That's pretty good. I don't know how far a meter is in the game, but I remember when I had just this upgrade, be about triple that range is pretty far. 6 shots, 30 seconds, 45-second cooldown. If I can get to that, that's probably going to solve most boss fights. I mean, most of that Omen boss fight was just surviving long enough to be able to use it. You completed 5 missions wherein you killed less than 5 enemies and no alarms were raised. Enemy sight range minus 5%. Awesome. Should be doing that more. Not every situation calls for violence. You've evaded 75 enemies. Increased duration. Shadow. Oh, cool. So it's like 24 seconds now, I think. Let's check for intel. So maybe we'll just buy all these. I don't have a lot of other things to save money for. Download the information you obtained from Marburg systems. A lot of it's encrypted, but 2 locations, along with timestamps, are referenced repeatedly in the files. One is a warehouse in the Aprila district, the outskirts of Rome, or Aptria district. Try to be quiet unless absolutely necessary. Roman ruins. Alright, let's do the first one. Start mission. Deus Vult is a battle cry from Crusaders, right? Doo-doo. Oh yeah, that's quite a bit faster than it used to be. God wills it. There's a staircase, hoping that wasn't a one-way drop. It's a very familiar looking map layout.
Yes, I've told you everything. Everything? No. I think we will need more than that.
That doesn't sound good. Yet is Russian for now? Alright. Haven't done this puzzle all stream.
But I don't know what has happened in Moscow. I know nothing about these shipments.
I do like that they connect these missions together. That's cool.
I thought you made sure we weren't being followed.
Oh man, Marburg's gonna be pissed.
Better clean up this mess then.
Russians. What the hell are they doing here?
That's still too far. Good to know. Oh, this is bad. I don't think I can see any of them from back here. Oh, totally can't.
A lot of hard pieces here. Looks like they're being shipped somewhere.
What the hell was that?
Nothing to see here. Move along. Not sure if that counts as detected or not. It probably does. So much for being quiet. Oh, they know I'm here. Okay. Very good. Say son of a bitch. Shit. That didn't feel good. Ooh, pistol mastery. Alright, that went well. Although I ran out of ammo. I guess I haven't restocked in between missions. I didn't think I was using that much of it though. Oh well. That was everybody who was here. What's that new pistol thing I just got? I got dossier info on Scarlet? Surprising. Pistol mastery. Pistol damage. Okay. Handgun savant. Alright. Scarlet. Really an American citizen. She's traveled so extensively difficult for anyone to call her. Yeah, okay. Right on. Alright, combat music, you can chill. It's fine. Everybody's dead. Or knocked out. Reflex sight. Ooh, yes please. Sounds great. Oh man, better than the... Oh, but it's not a silencer. Right, okay. Makes sense. I guess alarms are probably more important than detections. It might not even track when guards see you. Oh god, more dudes just spawned. Jesus. Nobody, nothing to see here. It's fine. Oh shit, that's safe? I haven't seen one this hard before. It's cool. I don't think I've seen one with 5, let alone one with 6. More dudes on both sides spawn to start a gunfight just for me. Yeah.
Mike, the police channels are lighting up. Are you still at the warehouse?
I interrupted a lethal question and answer session. Getting some additional data now.
Well, the authorities are on their way. So whatever you need to do, you do it quickly.
Almost done, but I want to know who they were torturing. Let me ID them and then I'm out of here.
All right, but hurry.
I'm hurrying.
Mike, you've got less than a minute.
I've got as much time as the plot allows, probably, maybe, who knows.
Got an ID. And some papers he had on him.
Good. Mike, get out of there.
Well, I don't know where to go to get out of here. This way?
They're almost outside the warehouse. They're pulling up now.
Cool. And a loot found. Oh, there was evasion. They were about to walk in. Attracted the attention of local law enforcement. Huh. Presumably, that red thing was going to happen no matter what. There's no way I could have stopped that. I don't think I did anything wrong. Can't level up. Level up. Nice.
Mike?
Huh?
Hey, she's watching the news. It appears to be the only thing she does.
I imagine. I saw what happened at the warehouse on the news. There wasn't any reports of you being taken into custody, though, so I wasn't sure what had happened.
They spotted me at the warehouse, so I had to think quickly. I got the intel I needed, but it made getting out a lot
I could have
harder.
done that without getting spotted? Okay.
No. Just need to get my second wind. I have to travel in the morning anyway if I want to find out what's going on in the ruins.
I noticed you had medical supplies in the cabinet. If you want, I could...
I did have one question. When you were checking up on me shortly before we met, why didn't you use your work terminal in Rome?
What? How do you know that?
I was monitoring it. You used a
It's
temp
creepy.
employee's computer at your office. Why?
It was a Helbeck contractor from Milan, working with the VCI. I thought using his computer would help hide what I was doing. Guess I messed that up.
A contractor from Milan? Do you know who it was?
I don't know. They let him go, though. Word was he was accessing files he didn't have clearance for.
Do you know his name?
I never even saw him. Only heard about what happened. Why?
No reason. Just curious. should get some sleep, Madison.
Great. Pistols, I guess. As long as I'm leaving at least 2 floating AP or future level ups.
I saw what happened at the warehouse on
She
the
didn't say
news.
anything on the news.
There wasn't any reports of you being taken into custody, though, so I wasn't sure what had happened.
You just said that. No new emails. Interesting. And no new intel. Okay. I should buy first aid kits. Help with that boss fight next time, right? I'm limited in how many I can bring on a mission. How does it track that, though? Doesn't like the loadout screen or something? Max of 2. Okay. That's better than the 1 that I had before, so it's not bad. Sure, I buy more trank rounds, or I'm gonna have a bad time later. None of this stuff is new. So is that a toilet seat? Is it like a fossil or something? Investigate the ruins transmission. Let's do it. Cool. You get to carry more as one of the skills. Yeah, I think it's the tech specialist one. It's not super necessary. I'm just trying to be better prepped for boss fights. I think even just having the chain shot up to 3 is gonna make a big difference. 3 free headshots every 45 seconds or so, as long as I can hide.
Alright, I'm at the ruins.
And the bike?
It's close by. It's a nice ride. Looks like the area is under renovation.
The site's closed to the public, Mike. You shouldn't run into any civilians.
Great.
Looks like Al-Samad was right. One of their cells is operating here.
Say they're not going to aggro me. Yeah. Those are the green arrows. Man, I guess the benefits of buying all the intel now that I don't need the money for much else.
Trying to take in all the sites I see.
Good to see how the renovations are going.
These guys are not friendly.
What have we here?
Reinforced SMG components. Okay.
Don't need these munitions finding their way into Rome. Better destroy them. That's one. Those look like Marburg's men.
That can't be good. Any idea what they're up to?
No. I'm gonna find out.
Everything's fine. No other guards, are there? It's up here. There's a guy up here.
Who's out there?
God damn it. I guess he saw my hair poking out from the other side of the pillar.
Those look like Marburg's men.
That can't be good. Any idea what they're up to?
No. But I'm gonna find out.
That's probably fine for now. Subsonic rounds. That must be for a different gun that I'm not using. Hey, Trink rounds. And does that assume that there's still a cap? Oh no, there's not a cap. Okay, so there's a minimum or maximum I can buy, but I can go over that maximum with found rounds. So I should always try to top off in between missions. Good to know. Right, I think these guys spawn as I turn this corner, right? Do. Does he end his patrol there? Turn around. Every now and then. Worried about finding these, the things I'm supposed to place demo charges on. There's one in here. Yeah, didn't think I could get both of them safely. Nobody's here. Nothing to worry about. It's just me.
That's another one. And one more to go.
Oh good. Glad they told me the total number. Worried it wasn't going to do that.
What is this place?
Friendly neighborhood throat punch man.
It's probably where they kept the fires, to heat up the bathwater.
So, you majored in architecture?
No. Ancient Roman plumbing, with a minor in architecture.
Spooky skeletons.
Must be the ghosts down here.
Are you in the catacombs?
Yeah, but not for much longer. Don't want to pick up any curses.
He's actually scared. I'm surprised the guard didn't detect me there, right? Based on the rules of cover we've seen so far. That light's got a pretty good beat. Ba 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 ba. I didn't screw up the bonus objective by coming down here, right? Like, I assume that the ladder is an unloaded area now. Oh shit. This is new. Oh my god, it let me go back? What game are we playing? Alright, let's see if I can find the last one. I already did that one. Maybe there's another turn that I didn't take. I know, right? Holy crap. Oh, but I can't go this far back. Somebody erected a fence behind me. I already did that one. Hopefully it wasn't before that one. Oh, maybe it is in the catacombs. I thought I explored this area pretty thoroughly. A way to climb up to where that dude was. don't think. Yeah, good. Alright, maybe it's in the catacombs. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't skipping a bonus objective. You never know. That particular guard makes a really loud noise when you choke him out. He didn't find his buddy because his buddy despawned. He ceased to exist. The sound that makes is so loud even if you have the silencer on. Balanced SMG clips. Okay, whew, here we go.
That's the last of the weapons.
Extended pistol clip, huh? I feel like I already have one of those, but I'll check. It's not as good as the one I have.
Hope the world doesn't end up like this if Halbeck fucks it up.
You and me both.
More guards just appeared. With all my accuracy bonuses, it's still a bit too far. Alright. Doo-doo. There's no way that would be hitbox porn if I could shoot him through that hole, right? Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. Oh, first aid kit. Cool. Alright. Hack the array. My main mission, right? I'm gonna do everything else first. Oops. Advanced pistol reflex sight. Nope, not as good. Can sell it later though. Alright, this mission has a shitload of trank rounds in it for some reason. I'm not complaining. That one was pretty fast.
I've got a link to all the
Madison
transmissions
St.
to the
James.
station, but I'll need some time to trace the signal's origin.
Oh, so combat time.
I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace.
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now...
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
Here they come. Oh, wait, but they're trying. They already aggroed on me? I guess they know where the thing is. Really? Serious game? Guess there wasn't collision on that thing. Goofy. Oh, they'll get near it alright. What's the opposite of hitbox porn? Hitbox gore? Serious? From cover? From cover. Okay. Oh, video games.
I've got a link to all the transmissions to this station, but I'll need some time to trace the signal's origin.
Keep all those.
So, I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace.
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now...
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
They'll get pretty near it. I don't think I actually have to protect the trace.
Mike, you need to protect the trace.
Now I know how the soldiers of the Alamo felt.
God damn it. Wish I could end it prematurely to conserve ammo, you know?
The signal's origin is in Rome.
Oh, they're gonna stop that alarm from being set. That's annoying. Hold on. I just don't know if that's a scripted alarm or not.
Keep coming, assholes. I got plenty of bullets.
I guess the hitbox is not working for me now. Although it's still showing that I can get a crit, right? Just not giving it to me. I even see the other guy.
It looks like a dummy corporation. Cross-referencing with known contacts.
How'd you get so many shots off? Holy shit. Well, this is a mission. Feed the cat soon in about 5 minutes or so. Take a short break.
I've got a link to all the transmissions to this station, but I'll need some time to trace the signal's origin.
So, I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the
I have
station until
the
I finish the trace.
strategically worst possible position for this.
Then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now...
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
Hey guys. I think they're always going to trigger the alert. No, it looks like they go and they physically find it, so maybe they don't. Honestly, can't tell. Deactivate alarm. Let me see. Yeah, trap man. I guess that makes sense, yeah. You can just trap the whole place and blow them all up. Or a murder hobo.
Signal's origin is in Rome.
Keep coming, assholes. I got plenty of bullets.
Let my meter come back if I can.
It looks like a dummy corporation. Cross-referencing with known contacts.
Oh, my meter's back. Yeah, I'm on it.
Soldiers of the Alpha felt.
Got it. We're good, Mike. Transmitting the information to the Safehouse.
Hey! Alright.
Mike, what did you do?
Erasing my tracks and the weapons.
Destroying ancient ruins! Why would you do that? I guess I was fine with placing the detonation charges earlier. Alright, once we get the post-mission post-mortem, I'm gonna quickly feed the cats and I'll be right back. Belongs in a museum. So do you!
Caught your exploits on the news. At least you had your shooting gallery escapade outside the city limits.
Shooting gallery escapade?
That's all you need to know.
That covers the warehouse and the Pompeii ruins. With those two leads, is there any clue as to what Marburg is up to? We don't have anything else to go on.
I found an Al-Samad communications array in the ruins, and some weapon caches.
Cat cam.
I'm not sure what the weapons were going to be used for, but maybe if I do another pass through what I found at the warehouse...
There's got to be some connection. We just have to take a step back, see what the connection is.
Marburg was able to get the munitions into the country through Al-Samad, but the warehouse was the destination of the bombs.
He wasn't planning to destroy the warehouse, though, right? Was he planning to store the bombs there, use them later in Rome?
That doesn't make much sense. The warehouse was on the outskirts of Rome. There's plenty of other storage areas he could have used.
So there was something special about that warehouse. Its inventory. It's mostly art and museum pieces, right?
I could call up the inventory and see if there's any possible name or location connection.
Were any of the warehouse pieces outbound through customs? Maybe he was smuggling weapons and art pieces.
I doubt it. It looks like the pieces were intended for a museum in the city. Although... Wait, no. Some of the pieces had already been shipped out.
To where? I used to work part-time in restoration in one of the museums. I may be able to help. It's actually part of the reason Marburg hired me, I think.
Marburg hired you because you used to work at a museum?
Yeah, the Museum of Art in Rome. I think they have an exhibit on the Crusades showcase.
Interesting stuff.
What's wrong?
Some of the pieces in that warehouse. I'm certain they were from that museum.
He's going to bomb the museum. But why?
That's a really good question.
But that's his target.
I
need to get there before he does.
Alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go feed the cats. I'll let you enjoy how...
Nothing about Marburg.
Miserable they sound. I'll leave it unmuted. 1 second. Alright, kitties. Go ahead and begin your chaos. Ben. Get down, Ben. Get down, Ben.
Meow, 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 meow.
Right here, right here. Oh, Jesus. It's hanging from the cabinet. Yes. They're gonna forget this and they're gonna expect to get fed again when they hear Chip sign off. Good point, Scarf. Okay. Kitties are fed. Stave them off for now. I am very close to a level up, 400 and some change. Guessing level 15 unlocks the last couple skills. Even this menu looks very close to the skill menu in Mass Effect 1. I have to wonder if this game was inspired by Mass Effect 1 at all. Like, oh man, we can make an RPG that's a shooter. And like, mechanically this game is strictly superior to Mass Effect 1. Like, I think the first Mass Effect has one of the coolest stories and settings I've ever seen in a game, but it's probably like 6 out of 10 mechanically. Not very good. Just things went well with my brethren in Italy. Not heard back from them, but that's to be expected. Presumably this only happened because I spared him. That's kind of cool. Like I was only able to get the intel option to get the Shaheed guys to leave me alone. Intercept Marburg at Museum of Art. Seems like you get perks for buying... The way the perk system works makes me think maybe I should be buying all sorts of shit. Not gonna freak about it too much. Is there a first aid kit upgrade? Oh. Ooh, that gets expensive fast though. One's fine for now. If I get a bunch more money, maybe I'll get another one. I'm trying to save in case I see that $100,000 pistol again. Intercept Marburg at Museum of Art.
I'm in the museum.
Mike, I just picked something up on the cameras. It's Marburg's men.
They
have Madison.
Damn it.
Usually so many of these missions begin with a guard like directly in front of you. Without you necessarily being in a dominant position. That guard. If you guys haven't seen the dummy thick David Hayter meme, it's pretty great. Because he does a thing where he'll occasionally record things for you in the Solid Snake voice. Someone got him to do the dummy thick meme. It was pretty funny. Alright, well this is tricky. Nothing to see here. Move along. The evasion's on a super long cooldown. I think the only thing that improves with it is the duration when it triggers, never the cooldown, as far as I can tell. Oh, are they already prepping for SGDQ? I thought that was way later. Oh, GDC. Okay, makes way more sense. Probably get all these guys with one pop Shadow. Oh, we gotta cast it later though. Oops. That extra 4 seconds is a big deal. And the first time I got it, it was only like 4 seconds. All the throat punches. That's the dream right there. What the hell is this guy doing? Some new guards that just spawned in?
Who's out there?
You serious with this? It's not my fault if new guards appear. See, if that's everybody and there's no alarm, it should be fine. This is around when you got the good stealth stuff? Yeah, stealth seems kind of nuts. Just a little bit. Like, of all the trees, it seems like the tree that pretty much every player should probably invest in. Unless if you were going full-on murder hobo. Like how on the high difficulty you sometimes get the same first couple pieces of the code. Live asset. Oh, interesting. Well, it's not even that stealth is OP. I think the entire game's built around assuming that you have the final tier of it. That was the same issue with Deus Ex. Like, the guard patrols and the whole guard pattern in that game was built around the idea that you had already picked up all of the stealth upgrades in that game. So the difficulty kind of became normal once you had all the augments. And extremely high until then. I don't know how to not have that problem. I mean, it makes the augments feel really cool and impactful when you get them. Really?
Is there anyone in the museum?
It's
This is not...
hours.
Okay.
A few tour groups, security guards. It's a light day for tourists. But that's still a lot of people if the bomb goes off.
Didn't look like progress. Don't tell me that's a bonus objective. Yeah, right. Makes sense. Yeah, the first couple points are like, okay, I can go invisible for like 1 second. Fantastic. But 20 seconds is an extremely long time. That's long enough to throat punch everybody in a room. Let's see. Coming all the way downstairs. Glad that gave that to me. I didn't think it would.
Mike, you need to hurry.
Why? What's going on?
It sounds like Marburg's men are attacking the security guards.
Oh god.
Security's outnumbered. Police slaughtered.
I wonder if I can knock them out to help them. having a high accuracy is nice because I can actually just shoot dudes now without having to wait for it to get critical. You didn't even think about that. Okay, did any of these dudes die? Oh, most of them died. Well, that sucks. I tried. Just gotta rob some people while we're here. Gonna fail my first ever lockpicking. No, not today. Almost though. D4. Yeah, I like that the design space of that means they can make it harder by both shortening it and having a bunch of characters in common. Level 14. Interesting. Hey! Alright, well, we know what we're doing. Beautiful. I probably should have gotten breaking and entering, but maybe I'll get like a perk that gives me +1 AP. And then I'll grab that, and then I'll try to max out pistols. That's super exciting though. Right, so it lasts 20 seconds, but now I can run. So I gotta turn on silent running first. Yeah, I wonder if the main story estimate for this game just assumes that you... I thought there was a money box there. It must have fallen off the stage. There we go. Just assumes that you do only the most critical missions, or there's no way to know what the critical missions are. They're not starred or anything.
Agent Thornton.
Hey, it's Winnie the Pooh.
Good. That makes things interesting. We have Madison. She's being held in the west wing of the museum. My men have orders to execute her.
That where your bombs are too?
No, the bombs are with me at the Crusades exhibit. You won't have time to reach both. Either way, someone dies.
You're right about that, Marburg. Why don't you stay put? I'll be right there.
Left or right, Thornton? Your choice. Madison, or coming after me and the bombs. There's not time for both.
We're gonna do the Batman thing.
She's in the wing to your left, but the bombs...
Yes, yes.
Right.
Which way should I go?
They've sealed off the entrance to the other wing.
Guess there's only one way to go now.
Mike, I'm picking up some interference on the channel. And judging from the frequencies, there's some proximity mines near your location.
Oh, thanks.
Keep an eye out.
Oh, right, they can still see me. Oops. Read some emails. Oh, the alarm's on now. Hold on. Yeah, I guess we'll see. It's still pretty comfortable though, right? 3 hours? 3-4 hours? Am I able to disable mines? Is that even a thing that I have the ability to do?
There's some proximity mines near your location.
Okay, that triggers once any of them go off. I probably don't need to rush through this. Probably just picking left or right.
And judging from the frequencies, there's some proximity mines near your location.
I'll keep an eye out.
I don't know if it's possible for me to dodge those. It might not be. Hold on. Calm down, kitties. You already ate.
Mike, channel. And judging from the frequencies, there's some proximity mines near your location.
I guess I see some of them, right? Those yellow things. Must have been the one on the left pillar there. I see. So there's like one path you can take that has none of them, I guess. There's another one. Down the center maybe is the safe way to go. Oh shit, there's one. Nope, not going down the center. Can't go down the left because there's one. I thought maybe there'd be a free path, but maybe there's not. Trying to avoid an alarm in this section.
And judging from the frequencies, there's some proximity mines near your location.
I'll keep an eye out.
Alright, that's close enough to trigger those. Maybe I can go up the stairs, though? This is my first time with proximity mines, I think. I don't think I can blow them up either, or recover them or disarm them. Are there anti-mine gadgets, maybe?
I'll keep an eye out.
I think that works. Alright, those things can still see me. Don't exactly remember the deal with the mines around.
Another detonation charge ready to go.
Oh, there is a time limit, I just saw it. Oh, fuck? Alright. Maybe it was a checkpoint to get into this room. I get my shit back, so that helps.
Another detonation charge ready to go. Almost done.
I think if you whiff... Oh my gosh. It's triggered an alarm even though everybody was dead. Alright. Video games. Try to get further in there, I guess, this time.
Another detonation charge ready to go.
Right, headshots aren't good for these guys. They still detect me. Nope, not the long animation. Lame. I think last time I actually whiffed on a punch and it deactivated my shit. Should be everybody. It's a hard hack. Got it. F1. Fortunately, I've got tons of time. Oh shit, there it was too. So much for tons of time. Neat.
Mike, get out of here! Marburg is...
It's over. Let her go.
Do as he says. Deus Vult.
And she's dead, so.
You brought it on her.
Please, just let me help her. There's still time.
The bullet went through her heart. I didn't want her to suffer. You, on the other hand, well, your concern, your expression, that is what I was hoping for.
Evil poo.
Makes no sense.
It will. When you look back on this, it will. I'm impressed.
Friendship.
Focused, carried out your mission, disarmed the bombs, and left her for last. I didn't think you had it in you.
I couldn't let you set off the bomb. Whatever you have planned, I couldn't let you hurt anyone else.
Hey, Cal, how you doing?
Did you think you had time to save her?
No.
No. I was quite clear with you about that. You knew Thornton.
You didn't.
I've heard Cummings do a lot of evil voices. I don't know why this one sounds especially Winnie the Pooh-ish.
No. When assets are no longer needed, I remove them. Like your government did with you. Did you really think this exhibit was worth protecting? I'm curious. Why did you choose the bomb?
It wasn't about the bomb or the people. I had a mission. I had to carry it out.
Of course.
Are you done? Because you're going to answer for what you did to Madison.
Oh, the choices an agent in your line of work has to make every day. The choice of saving the innocent you know against the dozens, hundreds, even thousands of possible innocents.
Lethal versus non-lethal never matters in boss fights, right? Or is that just for the Omen fight?
Are you ready to die?
Not until I kill you. You're my new mission, Marburg.
Thought you could hide.
Oh, Jim.
Stay focused. Watch yourselves.
Presumably this fight works similarly, where guys respawn. Turn the alarm on. Okay, yeah, dudes do respawn. I should leave one of them alive. Presumably it works the same way.
There you are. Keep on smoking.
Oh shit, I didn't think he was gonna melee me. Made sense for Omen. Man, he hits like a truck too compared to Omen. Alright, good to know. Doesn't matter in this one either. Okay, thanks.
Thought you could hide. Around and kill him. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Oh, sweet. It didn't turn off my shit. Hold on. Then. That did. Okay.
There's nowhere to run. Hardly seems sporting to kill someone as inexperienced as you.
Deedly 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 dee dee deedly 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 dee. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba. That guard is really confused. Helps to have seen the Matrix on the guard spawning rules. I want to wait for Shadow Operative to come back so I can get right up in front of him. I'm guessing each of the bosses represents a different specialty as well. Omen's the stealth boss. They should come off cooldown at about the same time. He just shot his own guard! What a dummy. How do you think that would be possible? That went much better than the Omen fight.
You are disposable and obsolete.
Surrender now, and I can negotiate a deal, Marburg.
Oh, I don't think so, Thornton. Immunity, protection, those things don't interest me. Even if the authorities knew I existed, which they don't.
Don't add to the body count, Marburg. There's no point to any of this.
I think you'll see Miss St. James before I do, Thornton.
Keep talking. Lets me know where to shoot.
It doesn't have to end like this. The
cooldowns are still running here, technically.
You won. The bombs are defused. There's nothing left for you to do here.
Except stop you.
From what? I failed. The authorities get here, they'll arrest us both. I'll be out in an hour. You will die in prison.
So what? I let you walk away from a murder?
Yes. Both of us. I never return to Rome. You get another chance.
Tempting, but no.
Enough of this.
Oh, shit.
Getting away.
There's nothing you can do now, Mike. Get out of there. There'll be another time.
Cool. This is a neat mission. Perk acquired. Experienced. I guess that was about an hour faster, huh?
So you chose Rome. I underestimated you. Marburg did not. He said you were a pragmatist, that you would carry out your mission.
I couldn't let the bombing happen.
I hope you don't blame me for her death. Marburg wanted you to save her. Not out of any emotional tie, mind you. For him, it was business.
Tragedy in the wake of the thwarted terror attack on the ruins of Karsule.
A shame,
A second attack
but you can't save everyone, Michael.
I do like that there's a choice in each step that you can't get the best of both worlds. I hate that about Mass Effect. You can always save everybody.
Stopping you took precedence. It was my fault she was there, but I couldn't let you go through with your bombing.
Indeed. After Saudi Arabia, I always thought your mission came first. That's what made you so useful.
It was useless. Stopping that bombing, it wouldn't have benefited you.
Really? That's because you have a very narrow view of events.
Then tell me what the bigger picture is.
I can't expect you to keep up with every news report. I have an entire division devoted to it, plus my ace in the hole. The bombing was intended to reorganize terrorist legislation in the European Union.
So what? How does that benefit you?
The reorganization was to benefit Helbeck. Surveillance, airport screening tech, weapons. Mr. Marburg's little crusade in Rome was to remind Europe what fear is.
So you killed Madison for profit?
No, Mike, you did. You brought her into this mess. You had her take you to Marburg despite the risks, and then you failed to protect her. Blame me all you want, But step back and think about it.
She wasn't terribly helpful.
Thought about it. When it was all over, you were the big hero. Saved all of Rome.
Well,
when things were quiet.
Saved a museum.
No one shooting at you. No bombs. What did you think about then?
Good question. I feel like sabotage is such a cheap tree that you're kind of encouraged to get really high so you can do the hacking game successfully.
Or people you care about will start to die.
I mean, needs of the many. If I chose to save her, she'd hate me for it and run away. Right. Intercepted this email. Might spoil any goodwill he has for our organization. Nah, you think? Maybe? Okay, got a good amount of money out of that mission. I think that's all I need to do here. Oh, okay, gotta level up. No. 1500, okay. So I can grab the final level of breaking and entering and then just start pumping into pistols. It looks like just having one extra level in chain shot with the extra damage from pistol proficiency made the boss fight way easier. I didn't really have anything else that was different about that fight that made it so much easier. Alright, Moscow.
Way to score. I think she custom framed it just for me. How nice.
Let's go, let's go.
Welcome to Moscow, Mike. How do you like your new apartment?
Limited access, secure building, high-speed internet. This'll work just fine.
Anything else?
Like
the view?
Oh yeah, could be a sniper risk. I might have to put up heavy curtains.
Always the professional, Mike. All right, down to business then. Do you have a plan of attack for Moscow?
I've got a few leads from Saudi to follow up on. We'll see where those take me.
Sounds like a solid plan. What will you follow up on first?
Not sure yet. The missile launchers were moved
Backgammon
through Brodsky Station. There might be intel there. I've also got a CIA informant codenamed Grigori and a mob underboss called Lazo.
Finding those missiles is important, although more information would be helpful. But from his file, Grigori looks like the type who would sell information about you to interested parties. Lazo might be able to provide some leads too.
Getting the lay of the land would be helpful. I'd rather not walk into an ambush if I can help it.
Smart plan. Call me when you have anything.
Okie dokie. It's too bad. I think the Taipei one is the coolest. No new emails. Nothing in the clearinghouse until I do a couple of these preliminary missions, presumably. Although let me check for intel. Oh yeah. New dossier on VCI from out here. That's surprising. Yeah. If you did it third. because you don't know what to expect from the safe houses yet. Individuals. Oh, I've got friendship with Conrad Marburg. Like, I have an equal reputation with Conrad as I had with Mina. I guess that's why I kicked his ass, right? Because I would get a huge damage boost from being buddies and defeated. Oops. Senior side of the city for decades. Physics and philosophy. Far from retired. Oh, I thought I had another individual. Maybe it was a group. ACI is 100% now. Shock traps are good. Sense of use of proximity mines. Russian Mafia. Contact Grigori.
Ah, Michael Thornton. Welcome to Moscow. You are quite the traveler. Taipei, now fresh from Rome, yes?
I'm a little jet-lagged, so don't think I'm rude if I don't share my travel plans with you.
Terrible thing, terrorists. But if you keep them from blowing up the target, then it is good. I take it no one was hurt?
Not exactly.
I feel honored.
That's cool.
Your first time in Moscow, and I am your first stop. What brings Michael Thornton, world traveler, to this humble bar?
I wanted to ask you some questions about Halbeck and the weapons they've been smuggling through Moscow.
You are here conducting an investigation. Very interesting.
In a sense, yes. Halbeck's involved in serious arms trafficking violations, and I want to stop them.
Interfering in such things is dangerous in Moscow. But you must know this.
I'll take my chances.
Of course, you're on a mission. And this is a matter of national, international security.
Maybe I should try a different approach to this guy.
But such information will not come cheaply.
Whoa. I didn't mean to do that.
You spilled your vodka.
I told you, I do not know.
Then tell me something useful. Keep playing stupid, you're done.
I didn't mean to do that.
You want Surkov, Sergei Surkov.
I guess it worked.
It is a business like his. He may know how to help you.
I thought maybe I was just going to smash it on the table.
I think we can work with that. Don't make more of a scene.
I want to reload.
Everyone in that bar is probably armed.
If you'd give me a name when I first showed up, Grigori,
is that what you would do, Andrea?
A lot of trouble. Enjoy your drink, and you better hope I don't come back.
Great. Can't reload? It's probably going to auto-save if I Alt F4. I really thought because it was an A option that it would like just smash the glass on the table or something or show off to him, you know, that I'm not screwing around. Let's try Alt F4 and see what happens. He was being slimy. He didn't deserve for me to glass him in the face. How'd your day play out, Andrea? Are you going out to dinner soon? your friend. Very good. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, how's that? Oh no, second twice. Alright, so the question is, when is this checkpoint? They usually turn out to reload after events like that, but in that case I expected something to happen and he did something totally different from what I thought he was going to do. We'll give that another try. Press that option this time. I'm actually kind of impressed how differently you can handle things. There, Andrea. Good seeing you.
I'm a little Not exactly.
I feel...
Objective. Let's try chatting, actually.
Do we have to jump right to business? I could really use a drink first.
Then you are lucky you've come to a bar. I am short on cash, so you will have to make your own way.
That go for events going on in Moscow, too?
Executor attack. But I've seen dossier in that section before.
Cough like that, this bar may not be the best place to hang out. Secondhand smoking.
I quit 3 times this month. Second-hand smoke is my way of getting by.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt your coughing, or your drinking, but I wanted to know who Halbeck's friends are here in Moscow.
What specifically do you wish to know? If they have friends at all? Now that is a question in itself.
Stopping the missile shipment is my top priority. What was their destination?
That is a difficult question, but I know someone who would know the answer. There is a man, Sergei Surkov. He runs several businesses in Moscow. He may know who Halbeck is dealing with.
Sergei Surkov. Running a check on the name now. We're getting a lot of hits. He shouldn't be hard to find. Although, judging from his contact list, figuring out where his next appointment
I feel like if you did a single Alpha protocol, you would put like a symbol or something next to choices to tell you what that's going to mean.
There's a few other leads I'd like to track down.
Hostile attack.
To investigate Leningradsky station, yes? Maybe you can do me a favor.
A favor?
Your American missiles are not the only cargo that comes through the station. If you go, maybe you could divert these shipments, accidentally, of course.
What, you mean change the shipping labels? And me without my label maker.
It is more simple than that. The box destination is stenciled on the side, but it is a code. Change it with a marker, and the boxes will end up somewhere else. To a friend of ours who will be happy to reimburse us. Maybe do a little business with you.
I'll think about it.
Do that. And if you need a place to buy weapons, armor, devices...
Hey, new shit.
There too. I may not know Halbeck, but I know many others who are not friends of theirs.
I'd appreciate that. What's the price tag for the reference?
Directing a customer to a shopkeeper friend? No price tag. Just business.
All right. Thanks, Grigori. I appreciate it.
I
much better.
appreciate you not being an asshole when talking to me, Michael. Other agents, too stiff. Others, too much cowboy.
Oh, I still pick professional.
A human being should be rewarded, no?
I don't think that Chad actually changed anything anyway. He didn't get any like bonuses like he didn't with professional either. Oh, I guess I didn't catch that. So he says things he wouldn't say otherwise if you chat with him about drinking and smoking first? I see. I thought it only mattered if it popped up and said that you changed their opinion of you. It's cool that it doesn't. Cool. That's interesting. Okay, my bad. I honestly didn't think it was going to matter because it seemed like professional was going the right way anyway. He said armor. Improved digital camouflage. Holy shit, that's expensive. Okay. Oh, relationship doesn't even track for him? I think I got a dossier entry on him. Advanced stealth armor, very quiet, 135,000. Another upgrade slot, though. Now shit's starting to get expensive, I see. Probably not going to use the gold-plated AR. Or the shotgun. Let's see. That was basically all my money. Okay. I can maybe save up for the improved camouflage. I assume I can use that with the regular camouflage too. So no level up, right? I could have sworn I got XP for talking at one point, but I must be making that up. I did just get a new perk. I thought I got one with him, but I don't remember. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Friends in low places. Armory discount. Okay, so I wouldn't have gotten that, I think. Thanks. It was because I chatted it up with him. My main thing is I didn't want to hit him with a bottle. And then I made changes.
Agent Darcy
assuming it didn't matter.
Training course. He misspelled my name. Thornton.
Investigate weapon shipments. This would be a nice time for that chain shot upgrade. Never mind.
Must be a small army out there.
Come out, or I'll shoot through those boxes you're crouching behind.
It's Olga.
Wouldn't want that.
Wait, you are Michael Thornton. You are the one who caused so much trouble for poor Conrad in Rome, yeah?
I'm shocked that they, like, had the restraint to not give him a JB name.
I think we will be fast friends, darling. Conrad and I, well, we have our professional differences.
So no love lost between you two, then?
In this business, there is no love to begin with. Here to catch a train?
I'm here looking for the Halbeck missiles that were smuggled through Moscow.
Oh, very truthful of you.
I see.
Bad practice in our business. But we should talk. I do not want to shoot you, as I only have so many bullets.
Could have fooled me.
Them? They didn't take many bullets. You, I'm not so sure it would be as easy. I propose a deal. I am here for the same reason you are, to find this Halbeck train. We work together, we both get what we want.
Stay out of my way and we'll get along fine.
Okay, thought you'd like that.
I accept your terms. Do not harm my men and they will not fire on you. Is it a deal?
Well, considering you have the drop on me. No thanks, you crazy bitch.
So be it. Another time, then. It is too bad. I think we will have company soon. Farewell, darling.
Thought maybe they would get her to like me more. The guy I can't see right now, I think. Whoa, those are real guns. Whoops. Forgot I swapped to it for the boss fight. Real bullets, I should say. That looked like blood that came out of that guy's face. You guys are already low in health for some weird reason.
Who are the guys in there? Looks like I've walked into the middle of a turf war.
Hope you're not planning on getting involved.
May not have much choice.
Just remember why you're here, Mike.
Oh man, actually being able to use a gun is pretty cool. Oh right, I still need to sneak up on them. Forgot, if I shoot, I lose that. Pistol damage hype. There's no one to shoot.
Now where'd you run off to?
Hey, friend. Oops. Let's see what's being in the store. Reinforced assault rifle components.
Watch out, Mike. I'm picking up movement on that water tower.
Great. Snipers on the tower.
Not snipers. Money. Hey, hacking.
Just hacked a security system, but not sure what it was for.
Looks like it's unlocked some doors to the neighboring building.
Oh, that's cool. This is like a drop down. These guys are the snipers for some reason. Reduced vision range is pretty good here, huh? Got a bunch of passive bonuses to that I haven't really been paying attention to. Now we can play this like Metal Gear, kind of. Surprised it didn't unload the area behind me. So we'll probably... I don't think we'll beat it next session, but maybe we'll get kind of close. So we'll see. Still hasn't unloaded, holy crap. Or do these guards unload though? I think they did. Right on. Maybe triggering a checkpoint does that. Right. Dossier info on Grigori. Nice little cheat. I get to avoid like 4 guards. Maybe that's how it tracks whether you evaded a guard. If they like literally despawn.
I'm in, and I've discovered where the weapons are going.
15-ish hours, yeah.
I'll pass it along to the authorities.
Oh, you're good. You can actually see what the how long to beat estimate is if you look at the timer up in the top right of the stream. Try to put it up there, although it's super tiny. Try to find ways to make that, to get more space so I can increase the text size on that, but don't really have a lot of room. Guess I could put the timer on the top and bottom. Ooh, it wouldn't work for games and other aspect ratios though. Show less of chat, maybe. I'll think about it. I guess the issue is the horizontal space, not the vertical space. Whoa. Someone on a roof? Yeah, must be the dude on the roof. Come on, man. Probably a waste, but it'd be okay. guy up there. Too far away for a crit. Unless he sees his buddy. Oh, really? He gets over there and detects me instantly. Alright. I don't know if this counted as a checkpoint. Walking outside here. I guess we'll see what unloaded behind me.
What was that?
Well, I got some shit to do then. Over. Oh, now this unloaded. Well, son of a bitch. I missed out on something then. That's a bummer. It's really weird. I guess the guy didn't spawn in until I got, like, here? Is he not up there now? Now he is when I got to the ladder. That's so odd. Oh, I guess I caused him to aggro. Alright, maybe don't do that. I lost out on a bunch of, like, bonus ammo and stuff there. It's a super bummer.
What was that?
Ah, wasted my... Let's not do that. I'm gonna need it in this next area. Okay, it's because I was starting in cover. Record. Let's just go ahead and turn these on now, shall we? Oh, that's so annoying. I wonder why it does that. If you whiff a punch, it takes you out of stealth. This will be a real first try thing once we actually do this. Let's start by turning this on, and then I can probably get this ready. More dudes spawned behind me as I was running. It's funny. Through the barricade. Guess we haven't been leaping over things in a really long time, which is interesting. Nothing over here. There's two guys over there, and they're the only remaining guards that I have to deal with. Maybe wait on my thing to come back and go after him. Definitely way too far for the pistol. I keep forgetting to use that remote hack. I guess maybe it doesn't matter most of the time. I didn't blow my evasions. I try to take advantage of that. That was fucking awesome. I just... oh, man. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh shit, really?
Tango squad, moving out.
Oh, they're fighting each other. Okay. Now, is there an actual range cap, or is it just like... looks like the accuracy drops off the further away you are? It seems more like it. Go green team! Sorry, guy. Didn't mean to jump on your face. Oh wow, I ran out of trank ammo pretty quickly. Maybe the excess trank ammo that you pick up during a mission you can't bring with you, so it makes sense. You didn't see anything, nothing to see here, move along. Really? Okay. That was just really puzzling. I guess there were people that were up on the top that I couldn't see who saw me when I was walking out there. Came to investigate, maybe. Oh, it must have been this guy. I guess that makes sense. Whoa. How? Who? Where? How is that possible? Alright. I'll just try to run for it. Not a safe speed for trains to go through an area like this. Yeah, right. Oh, wow. So don't take the guy out either. They heard me crawling through the train noise, right? Exactly. Doo-doo. I think it actually wants me to double back. It's confusing. Okay. That's not a real door. Okay. I'm gonna have to reload again, I think, in a second. We'll see. Too far. Use zipline. Back near where I started going? Because my passive quietness is quite high now. It's nice. Fucking kidding me? Don't think that alerted anybody, right? Yeah, I think we're fine. Another weird zipline. It's like they don't want me to be in this area based on where the objective marker is. It's really odd. I got shunted away from the train. That's funny. Three dudes spawned in there? Really? What do they want me to do here? I'm really confused. Let me try backtracking, because it looks like it wants me to turn around. Oh, no backtracking. Alright, where's the... Objective is definitely behind me. What does the map say? Oh, is it bugged? Uh-oh. I think it's bugged. I'll look it up here in a second. I don't think it's supposed to be back there. There's nowhere else in this area for me to go to, right? I might look it up in a second, we'll see. Thanks, this name. I'm gonna look it up here in just a second. I'm super puzzled. Because it looks like it wants me to go back to the area I was just in. Right. Yeah, that's the only door. That's where the two steps are. Maybe I'm supposed to come in here and kill everyone first. I don't know. Might be the marker is bugged. That's possible. I figure out where else to go here. I feel like I explored most of it. Objectives in a train car. Okay, thanks. That's helpful. I like how Taipei had a bunch of mini bosses too that aren't in this area. Nothing like a mini boss, at least. I think it's just the mission marker that's bugged. Alright, well I have a way to do this to take everyone out safely, although I still think that there's extra people spawning in at some point. I'm not really clear on what's causing that to happen. Do the long animation. Like, I think that guy just existed as of like a split second ago. Really? Hi, Ben. Hi, Benedict. Are you so furry? Are you happy now that you've had a chance to eat? Or is no amount of food enough? Aw, you're very cute, Ben. Maybe it's in this train car. I think there's a dude in there who I shot earlier and triggered a bunch of more dudes to spawn in. Hi, Ben. You are such a precious little guy. I don't think it's possible for me to climb in there. Maybe from the opposite side it is. Oh, it's interesting that it keeps ticking even during the slowdown. It seems like it might not be intentional. Basic pistol sights. Hollow point rounds.
Into a toy store. Looks like the shipment's ready to go to its client.
We're not going to have time. And they won't have time to confiscate the weapons before they're moved out. It'd be safer to destroy them.
Consider it done. I think I can find just the thing.
According to the station layouts, there should be a storage room across the tracks.
What the hell is happening? Why do bad guys always wear tracksuits? Why do Russian bad guys always wear tracksuits? Is a real question. Sorry, Ben. I know that was distressing. A loud laugh. Hit by a train. Hit by a train, y'all.
Think I can find just the thing.
According to the station layouts, there should be a storage room across the tracks.
Oh, this door that couldn't be opened before. I see.
Found the shipping manifests, but no mention of the missiles. Weapons, a lot of them, are coming through this train yard, but not the ones we're looking for.
Alright, get out of there then. It still could help us.
So much for getting out of here the easy way.
Not without my upgrade anyway. Hey, E10, thank you for the host. How are you doing? Yeah, this is from Obsidian, so the folks that did Knights of the Old Republic 2 and Fallout New Vegas. And it is a spy RPG. So it kind of has that sort of style of Deus Ex is probably the closest comparison. But it has kind of sort of an alignment system, more of a conversation system, where instead of it being like good guy, bad guy, it's the 3 JBs of spy movies. Jack Bauer is kind of the aggressive torture people, James Bond is kind of the suave womanizer, and Jason Bourne is like the professional. Pretty neat. I'm enjoying it a lot so far. I remember wanting to play it when I first heard about it because it was such a cool sell. But it came out right after Mass Effect 2. Oh shit. I guess going into cover cancels stealth. More popular than Coca-Cola and more deadly. Nice.
So much for getting out of here.
To hack that thing again, I think. Hi. Hi. Yes, Ben, I love you too. How was your stream, E10? What were you playing? All the throat punches. Dimitri.
What was that? Give me some
Well, shit. That broke my stealth, it turns out. Maybe he's not meant to be one-shottable. Production. Oh, right on. I didn't know the Mist folks were still making games. That's exciting.
So much for getting out of here the easy way.
No, we need to have a throat punch. It's much more efficient.
What the fuck?
Alright, instant boss health.
I am going to find you.
I love that. First try.
Michael, I tell you not to fire on my men. Then you go put bullets in them. You have a listening problem, I think.
Sounds like your men didn't listen either. You did tell them to stay out of my way, right?
You fired on them.
Yeah, good thing they were so well
Didn't
trained
kill him,
they didn't
though.
see it coming. You had, what, a dozen guys here? You should have hired me to handle the whole thing.
Michael, darling.
I love that your cooldowns tick down during conversations. That's one of the coolest ideas.
I will be in touch, Michael. I think we will have much to discuss, you and
I won't promise I'll listen.
Behind D. Deus Ex is kind of like the, I guess, the better implementation of this game. But I wish, if this game had come out just like a year earlier, say right after Mass Effect 1, and then had a chance to have a sequel on the quality level of Mass Effect 2, that would have been outstanding. Oh, I got bonus objectives cleared there. Nice. Alright. Let's get that, breaking and entering master. And chain shot expert sounds great. I think that's 4 shots? 5 shots, damn. We go straight from 3 to 5? We did. Nuts. That next improved critical hit would be great. I need to get like a perk that gives me more AP. No, I played Knights of the Old Republic 2. I think that was the first AAA game I had ever played that introduced me to the idea that a AAA game could be unfinished. I remember being super bummed about that. I really, really liked Knights of the Old Republic as a kid. In fact, I liked it so much that, I guess not a kid, young adult. I liked it so much it's the reason I bought an Xbox 360 for Mass Effect, just on trust from Coder being almost a perfect game for me. I haven't played New Vegas. I think Obsidian's maybe been associated with a couple other games. Count each other in the flesh more often. Clandestine operatives rarely send emails from home base. I already have a mother, thanks. Please don't email me with flirtatious banter. It seems like she would like that, so we'll send her that. She did like that. Very good. She wants Jack Bauer, not James Bond. Alright, so I got an okay amount of money from that, not a ton. I don't think I'll get too far into another mission, so that might be a good wrapping point for today. Oh, Pillars of Eternity. That makes a lot of sense. That's interesting. It's like, they were doing really great with brevity in Coder 2 and with this game. My biggest issue with Pillars of Eternity is that it's just lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of dialogue. I think I have to start a mission to save the choices I just made, so let me see if I can go somewhere and then we'll wrap there. Oh, a Stick of Truth Obsidian? No kidding. That game is really good. I haven't actually beaten it, but Andrew and I played it on a plane for 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, it's really good. Again, scaling back to make stuff like pillars. I see. Yeah, I'm bummed about this one flopping. I think it's a good game. It's a good first game in like a franchise, right? Maybe one day they'll come back to it. Who knows? Cool. Thanks, folks. I'll let you know what's coming up the rest of this week.